morning, His Highness.
Good morning, His Highness.
Prince Karim Aga Khan being greeted by school children in Kenya. The school, just one of many he helped create. He opened hospitals too in Afghanistan and elsewhere, bringing medical services to people who had none. He believed strongly in creating opportunities so people could take control of their lives. This factory in Côte d'Ivoire made it easier for many farmers in Africa to package and market their crops. And when Pakistan was hit by a powerful earthquake in 2005, the Aga Khan flew into a devastated community to help rebuild.
And I hope that all together we can bring in new technologies of construction so that inshallah your homes, your civil society buildings will be safer in the decades ahead.
He was just 20 years old when he became the 49th hereditary Imam of the Shia Ismaili Muslims after the death of his grandfather, with responsibilities for a population scattered across 25 countries. He was himself a man of many countries, a British citizen. He was born in Geneva, educated at Harvard in the US, and competed in the Olympics for Iran. In France, he inherited and expanded the family business of breeding racehorses, while maintaining lavish properties in several countries. He said tithes, the regular donations from community members, were always kept separate from his personal wealth. And his primary mission, he said, was to help others in a myriad of ways. For example, his passion to create parks for people in dense urban centers, like this one in India. Over time, the Aga Khan became one of the most connected figures on the planet. His high-level contacts helping clear the way and raise funds for billions of dollars in projects.
I do pay attention to detail because I think ultimately one should address an issue once and try and get it right, and not have to come back because you've been slipshod or because you haven't taken into account something which you could have foreseen. There's so much that has to be done. It's better, I think, to try and do it once properly.
His link to Canada was cemented in 1972. That's when dictator Idi Amin abruptly expelled Ismailis from Uganda. The Aga Khan asked Canada, through his friend then Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau, to help. Canada took in thousands of refugees, a gesture the Aga Khan never forgot. Decades later, the Trudeau family friendship led to an expensive scandal for Prime Minister Justin Trudeau when he vacationed on the Aga Khan's private island in the Caribbean.
Building and sustaining a pluralist society is always going to be a work in progress. It doesn't have a finite end.
The Aga Khan often seemed disappointed by the way the West viewed both him and Islam. But he didn't let that hold him back as he championed education and understanding, and the tolerance that he said was essential to the very survival of the world. Howard Gould, CBC News, Toronto.